Well, I'd like to welcome you here inside the old Wiseman field here in Torrington, Wyoming. A beautiful facility here in Goshen, or here in the capital seat of Goshen County. Glad to have you all with us here as we are on day 2 of our road trip here tonight, or this week, as the Torrington Trailblazers host the Worland Lady Warriors. Trailblazers coming off a loss to Rollins last night. They'll be looking to rebound over Worland, who is currently trying to set a win streak after beating Newcastle 2-0. This is Hayden Main with Two Basins Sports Network, bringing coverage to you live from Torrington. It's Worland Lady Warriors Soccer on TBSN. If you'd like to support us, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you'd like to support us financially, this has been a bit of a costly trip thus far. I mean, for goodness sakes, it cost us $50 for gas and 10 sleep on the way to Newcastle. So if you'd like to support us, there should come back around here eventually, but there is a QR code up on the top left corner of the screen where the ads are, in case you want to donate that way. Would like to remind our audience that the Torrington Trailblazers and the Worland Lady Warriors are members of the Wyoming High School Activity Association, which wants to remind all players, coaches, and spectators to follow the 307 way. The 3 represents the 3 opportunities in academics, activities, and athletics that the Trailblazers and Warriors help to provide. The 0 represents zero tolerance for poor sportsmanship, and the 7 represents the 7 ideals of the 307 way. Respect the participants, officials, fans, your school, and your opponents. Encourage supporting both teams and the officials in a positive way. Hold yourself and others accountable for the actions taken at all events. Lead those around you in the 307 way. Be a positive influence on players, coaches, officials, and fans. Show tenacity in promoting positive behavior at school events, and hold yourself to the highest standard when it comes to the 307 way. The Two Basins Sports Network is committed to upholding the 307 way during our broadcasts, and we encourage our viewers to refrain from derogatory or demeaning comments toward all players, coaches, officials, and fellow spectators. That being said, let's get into your TBSN pregame roundup as we prepare for the start of today's match. The captains just got done with their little meeting at midfield. So the Worland Lady Warriors, like we saw on the air yesterday, they beat the Newcastle Dogies 2-0 last night. 2 of those goals coming from Paige Lundgren and Brindlin Rollins. Worland now sits at 1-3. They currently have 3 points on the table that they will have that they will be able to use to their advantage here, because they are currently sitting now, as of right now, it is unofficial, but 3rd place in 3A East, below the Buffalo Lady Bison, who are sitting at 2-2. Ali Stamatakos is still out for the Lady Warriors. We're hoping to see her back next week. However, she has had to miss the games she had to miss the game in Newcastle, and she will be missing the game here in Torrington today. We do wish her a speedy recovery. Torrington, coming into this game, they are currently 0-3 on the year. They lost 2-0 to Rollins. They also lost to Gering, Nebraska. Of course, they played Gering last week. But it seems like those two teams always play each other. Football, basketball, soccer, it don't matter. Even American Legion, I believe they play each other. So I guess when you're like 10 minutes from the Nebraska border, I guess that's kind of in the cards. But also keep in mind the sun is kind of blaring on our laptop, so if we are not doing very well on the camera work, we do apologize. It is a little difficult to see the monitor, but hopefully you understand the situation we're in. This is obviously not exactly playing at Santiago Bernabeu here, but it is still a really nice facility. As we're down into the final minutes or into the final seconds on the scoreboard, we're going to take a quick breather. We'll be right back. This has been your TBSN pregame roundup. We'll be back for kickoff from Torrington. like to welcome you back to the old Wiseman Field here in Torrington, Wyoming, in Goshen County. The old Wiseman Stadium, the former Wiseman Stadium, the new facility just up the block here. We are underway as Torrington gets us started. This is Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. Down to the left side, works it through the middle, and now Worland winning the ball back for the first time. Now here comes on the rebound, the 24. Again, we don't know who that is. We do apologize. She was in Newcastle last night, but we just could not get her name. Working its way through the midfield. And now the steal. This is going to be, I think that was Bennett working her way down there. Kicks it, chops it back up along the near side. Rolls out toward the bench. Throw in coming up for the Trailblazers. Now through the middle, tries a through ball, and now big chance coming up. I believe this is Hamilton with it. Yep, it is. And now through the middle, looks to her right side, and that one goes out almost into the parking lot, and a goal kick coming up here for Torrington. And again, if we're really bad on the camera angles, the sun is glaring into this. We have to be, we kind of seated right here on the near side in front of the sun. So please do be a little bit please be a little bit empathetic with us. We're not in the greatest situation. I don't know why Torrington chooses to play here instead of the football field, but we're given the situation that we're given. Throw in along the near side. This is going to be Carrie's Bennett. Again, we're trying to get that camera for you there. I'm very sorry again to our audience. This is going to be a rough day videoing unless the cloud cover comes in here. Tries to work its way across into the box and chipped up. Worland still trying to control the possession as Carrie's Bennett tries to get back up. Torrington with a big chance on a counterattack to go through the middle of through the center circle. You know, we were warned last year prior to last year's Torrington game that this would not be a great situation, but we did not bother to listen this year. Up to the far side, chopped up, and now along the touchline, moves it up and up toward the bleachers area here. Throw in coming up here for Worland. And it looks like that one kind of ricocheted back out again. Another throw in for Worland. Looking a little bit of a shorter throw in this time. Worland with a shot on net, potentially in the head. Torrington trying to win the ball out of the defensive side, and a good win, but taken back to Worland as they'll get the ball back in the midfield. And they'll get it on back to their defenders. And now along the field, Torrington trying to run it down the right wing. Could be a big chance here for the Lady Blazers. Right side into the penalty area, and the scoop by Tegan Molson. And it will be a save for Molson there. A good attack by Torrington, but able to get a beam on it. Molson drops it to the near side, looking for Aspen Hamilton. That one headed up toward the near sideline. So a throw in now coming up for Worland along that near side touch line up toward the Torrington dugout. Drops it up now. This is going to be the 8 of Brynlyn Rollins. She'll try to get it out the backfield. Now here comes Kinley Hoffman out the back. Forward to Maddie Robertson. Good ball movement thus far. Now they'll go through the middle. Chopped up by Torrington. The defense doesn't really yield much fruit. Near side out of touch. Carries Bennett down there on the near side. She'll toss it in. Off to the 8 of Brynlyn Rollins. Chops it up and now up to the middle. This could be a big one coming up. 14 with it. That is Paige Lundgren. She got a goal yesterday against Newcastle. She's hungry for another. We don't normally see defenders get goals, but she managed to net one yesterday. Although to be completely fair, she was kind of playing a bit of a hybrid defender, midfielder, forward type deal. Seems like she, I described her yesterday as a Swiss Army knife, word for word. So, you know, they've been using her everywhere. She may be starting as a defender, but they may move her to the forward spot and then move her midfield, just whatever they need her at that time. It's like an on-call nurse. And a foul here for Torrington. A free kick coming up, delivers. up into the attacking area. In a big danger here for Torrington. And trying to win the ball is Hamilton. Looks to her left side. I don't think we saw Aspen play yesterday over in Newcastle. Added touch along the far side. Flagman points toward Torrington's direction. The throw in, a quick throw in, not wasting any time there. Trying to get the number of who that is for the Trailblazers. Working along the middle now is the 29 of, the 29 of, I believe, Camilla Harrison. Still out the backside, tries to chop it along the grass. Now to the right side. Oh, we are very sorry. We forgot about our scoreboard. Our clock's been running the whole time. It's accurate, so I think we'll be all right. Out of touch along the far side. The flag pointed up Torrington's attacking way. Oh, that's great. My glasses are fogging up. So we're hoping for a little bit more cloud cover here. It was forecast to be somewhat cloudy. I thought I saw that it was supposed to rain tonight. Throw in along the far side for Worland. Tosses it up. That's up down the right side, trying to win the ball into the penalty area. And they're going to issue, looks like they're going to issue offside here. So that far side referee had his flag held out. That should be a free kick for Worland. So the offside, that's the first call of the game. Kind of gives me a couple of flashbacks back to last night's match against Newcastle, except it was Newcastle drawing the offside the entire night. Try to go along the near side. Carries Bennett. Now with it, she'll try to chase out in front of it. Kicked out of bounds with a little bit of help from Madison Hatch, and it'll be a throw in here for Torrington. Now down the near side, tries to toss it to the three. She is not on our roster. Oh, never mind, Allie Martinez. Working its way into the back. Tries to chop it along the near side and intercepted. Coming back down the other way is Madison Hatch. And now the shot on goal. Tegan Molson is going to get there on the shot on goal by the Blazers. Trying to get that number for you as she transitions up to the midfield here. It was a good look, and they'll move this one up to the middle. Chested away by the 6 of Rosa Munoz. And now in the midfield, along toward the bleachers. And tries to feed it up to the far side. The flag goes up. Throw in coming in for Torrington as it went out of touch. Working them down into the middle. One-on-one, good marking there. That's going to be a good takeaway. Standing tackle works out for Worland, but the pass does not. It's coming back down into the attacking area. Up into the far side. Trying to work its way into the penalty area. Rolls it along the ground. We have a sub coming on for Torrington on this next dead ball. It looks like it'll be Micaiah Thomas. It was still one-on-one. Slips to the ground just a small tad. And they're still getting aggressive with it down on the far side. Rolls it along now down the right flank. And looks like Worland I thought they won the ball back there. I think they did. Couldn't quite see there. I do apologize. Rolls it to the middle. This is the 8, Brynlin Rollins, who had a goal last night against Newcastle. Feeding it down through the left side to Allie Martinez. And Karis Bennett is up there to try to kick that one out the near side, and she does. So a sub coming on here. This is, again, freshman Micaiah Thomas. She'll come on to replace the 29 of Camilla Harrison. Throw in coming up. Hatch looking to the near side. Whiffs on the delivery there. Now Hatch is going to try to pick back up near side. Tries a lob to the middle outside the 18-yard box. And now a big turnover here for Torrington. Shouldered out of the way off the 13. I believe that is Richards, Jersey Richards, who is not on our roster, but we do remember that name from last night. We had to kind of pencil it in last night, but thankfully I'm able to kind of remember. I don't even know if I got her last name right. I think it's Richards. Madison Hatch wins the ball back initially. She'll push it back up. 17 of Zoe Wilson is there to get it. Now down the far side. Trying to look for a pass on a through ball. Now here comes Mackley Rohde. Rohde loses the ball on the far side, but able to keep it going is Maddie Robertson. Now to the left side. Now Worland attacking the goal here. That one's up. Keeper's able to get a hold of it. Just a fantastic job down there by Torrington to scoop it up. And now the distribution down to the right wing as she's going to be by herself, at least temporarily. Gets by one defender. Has a little bit more open pitch to work with. That one skied up. Plops into the grass here. Still a little bit of wet grass here in Torrington. Ooh, a shove down on the far side, and that'll be enough to warrant a foul on Worland. .29 minutes to play here in the opening half of this girls varsity contest. Throw in from the far side incoming. We have a couple subs coming on for Torrington. The throw in, and now taken out the back by Micaiah Thomas. Rolls along the ground and now has a little bit of open pitch to work with. She's coming down by our side. Rolls it along the ground. And won by the 26 initially there, but then we're going to push this one back up. This could be a dangerous one. Rohde with it. As the sun kind of peeking behind now just a little bit. That one goes out toward the near side. So the throw in now coming as Torrington will have the throw in. Subs for Torrington, 19 and 7. So this is Peyton Lincoln and Brayla Wolf. Wolf on the throw in. We also looks like we have a sub coming on for Worland. Now down the left side. Could be a big one here for the 26 of Madison Hatch, and now stolen back away. 24 with it, rolls it along the ground. And a big through ball here. Can she get there? Intercepted, but that one was intended for Rohde, who was targeted a few times last night against Newcastle, but unfortunately the passes were not where they needed to be. Tries to go on across to the left side. Hopefully that's focused on the net. I hope so. And picked up down the right side. A big ball coming up now down the right flank. Could have a big one here. And she is shoved, but I think they kept it going. Tries to chop it up to the near side. The 7 with it, and it's poked away. And she stops the shot. Possibility for Briella Wolf. Sophomore not able to get a hand on it, or a foot on it. Torrington still playing the ball out the attacking half, and now Worland finally gets a bit of room to go. Maddie Robertson, pinball back up to the defending side. And now Torrington finding some room to run. Knocks it back up to the 26 of Madison Hatch, who has been kind of at the forefront of a lot of attacking opportunities for Torrington today. Down the right side, goes along the ground. Tries to knock it back up to Aspen Hamilton. Has to kind of settle for it in the left side or the right sideline here. And now to the left side or to the right side, tosses it up and kicked out, cleared by the 7 of Karis Bennett. Throw in coming in for Torrington, taking it will be Hatch. Hatch throws it up to the near side. Now here comes Micaiah Thomas, and she'll give it on back, and now they'll loft this one up. Gets in front of it. I think Briella Wolf went way too late. You could go too early, you could go too late. If you go too early, it's offside. If you go too late, it could be a turnover. And at that time, it was a little bit late, but that pass up here taken back away by the 25 of Jaslyn Lira. A throw in coming up along the near side. Lira tosses it up to the touchline. With it now is Peyton Lincoln, and now along the ground, Aspen Hamilton on the takeaway. Could be a big counterattack coming up, trying to turn defense into offense. Now down the right side, Rohde loses the ball. And now Torrington trying to do something with it, but this is not over yet for Worland on that side. Now the attack, they're going to win the ball back, trying to continue the attack. Up to the middle of the pitch, tries a chop. I think that's Hamilton chasing it down there on that right side. Hamilton looks for a cross. Keeper comes up to pick up for it. And that is going to end up being scooped up. Again, we're sorry I noticed that we're kind of slacking a little bit on the south end zone more than we are the north, although we are able to see the north better on our screen, so we do apologize. Again, sun kind of glaring off our laptop, and the brightness is not already not that great on there. We have it on max brightness, and it's still not doing the trick. Trying to win through now, 24 with it. Again, not on our roster. We don't know who that is. Working its way back down the near side, trying to win the ball. And now Madison Hatch keeps a hold of it for now, but that's out on the touchline up toward the coach. And throw in coming up for Worland as we have some subs coming on for the Lady Warriors. So throw in coming up. Bennett delivers, middle intercepted. Still trying to win the ball, and it's deflected back. And good work by Worland the last few games to control the possession. They did that a little bit in the start against Cody. Did it really well against Newcastle last night. They're doing it well to start here. We got a Blazer down, Blazer down, Blazer down. And so injury to a Torrington Trailblazer on the far side. We're going to take a quick breather. We'll step aside. Still scoreless here at the old Wiseman Stadium in Torrington, Wyoming, here in the county seat of Goshen County. We'll be back in just a second. Mike's walking you back here inside the old Wiseman Field in Torrington, Wyoming, home of the Torrington Trailblazers. Torrington still trying to look for their first win of the season. They're 0-3 to start with a loss to Gering earlier on the week and a loss to Rollins last night. Oh, looks like the clock hasn't started quite yet, so sorry about that to our viewers. So now to the left side. Tries to win the ball to the near side, and thought I heard a whistle, but now down to the near side. Hamilton gets in there and a foul. Looks like it'll stay with Torrington again. The clock's not moving on our score graphic because the clock has not started yet here at Wiseman Field. And now they have referee has helped her out just a little bit. But we got our clock going again now too. So free kick delivered. Now works its way into the outside of the box, and now one back. Maylee Moreno with it. And now stolen back away by Torrington. 14 working its way now here into the center circle. Out to the far side. A soft touch along the left flank touch line here. Moving its way into the middle. Tries to chip it up along the near side. Could be a big one for Hamilton. And that one won back by Torrington pretty quickly. About as soon as she got a hold of it. So great job by the Blazers. They have shut down the bulk of the attacks today for the Warriors. Or rather, maybe not even that. Just stop them. Just kind of kill it in the cradle. Just stop it before they can even get there. Up to the near side, tosses it in off the head of Hamilton. Now rolls it in along the ground, tries to beat it by. Aspen Hamilton in the right side, gets it into the box, the shot! And it goes off to the right. And just a fantastic look. But it goes up into the parking lot there. Chops it along the near side. Staying with it. Now Torrington still trying to play that back. Now it's big shot and a save. A good look from beyond the penalty box by Maddie Robertson. That was who was on target there. The drop kick delivers up to the far side. Whiffs on the kick initially. Now they'll head it forward. Hamilton, or sorry, check that, not Hamilton, I apologize. Robertson now along the ground. A good knock, but Robertson there to clean up just a little bit. Now to the near side. Feeds it through off of Brindley Rollins. Down to the left side. Falls into the box. And the ball is still going. They're saying it's fair play. Now to the near side they go. Still trying to mount the counter attack is Torrington. Right side, a little too slow that time. It's going to be taken back by, or it's going to be, it is going to be taken back by Worland, but off the ball going off the touchline. Whiffing on the kick. Worland still trying to get down there. Again, a little bit difficult to see the jersey numbers for Torrington. We're trying our best. We're sorry. Might just have to wait till they get to Worland here in a couple of weeks. Chops it up along the near side. Aspen Hamilton. Hamilton feeds it back up to, the carries Bennett. Just trying to go off memory, and I guess it worked that time. Into the center circle. Now goes to the near side on a through ball. I think that's to Maylee Moreno. Now to the left side. Back up. 15's got it. Gets it forward off the boot and out of touch off of Peyton Lincoln, the sophomore. Now a throw in coming up for Karis Bennett. Bennett trying to call for her girls to get there. Good communication there by Karis Bennett. She is a seasoned warrior. She is a she's a junior, so she's been here for a few years. She's played on the varsity level. She was here last year. We know that much. And now to the near side, off the throw in by Bennett. Now, a bit of a collision down there, but they're trying to play the ball back up. 15's got it right where she wants it. Kinley Hoffman now to the near side. And Hoffman kind of got a little bit of a bloody nose yesterday against the Newcastle Lady Dogies, but she's out on the field. She was off for a pretty good amount of time in the Newcastle game, but she came back eventually. Still playing at far side, 13. I think that's Jersey Richards. Now the right side, the goalkeeper barely had to lift a finger there. That one goes out the end line. Subs coming on. Aspen Hamilton's going to come off, and Sailor Decker checking in. As for Torrington, it'll be Madison Hatch checking back into the game. She'll come on to replace Rosa Munoz. Halfway through the opening half here in Torrington, you're watching Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. Glad to have everybody here with us here in beautiful Torrington, Wyoming. Up to the near side, passes it along the ground. Tries a through ball. And this could be a very dangerous situation here as Sailor Decker loses it. Wonder if she's related to Mason Decker, who played for the boys as early as last year. We have another injured Trailblazer as Peyton Lincoln took a knock. She is coming back up, but slowly. 18:50 to play here in the opening half. We are into the 22nd minute. So she is going to be just fine as she's standing up under her own power. Free kick is given, though, so no matter what, that's still a benefit for Torrington. But that's going to be a big chance here. A ball down the left side. This could be a big chance here for Torrington. Tries the through ball. And I feel really bad for Briella Wolf. She's had a lot of targets. Unfortunately, the passes aren't quite really that well placed for her to get there. She is shoved down. Easy call made there. Karis Bennett, I love the aggression, but there is such a thing as too aggressive in this sport. But I do gotta commend her for going after it, though. Free kick coming up here for Camilla Harrison. Or Camilla. Delivers into the box. Tegan Molson with one of the easiest saves of her life there, or at least she made it look easy. And along to the far side, still working it into the center circle. Kicks it back out to the far side and off of the linesman there, or one of the ball boys rather. Throw in coming up for Torrington. It's kind of just the sun is kind of being bipolar today. It's kind of gone into phases of ducking behind the clouds and just being laid out bare. Hopefully there is quite a few clouds in the area, so hoping to see some more because I'm tired of holding this umbrella. So it looks like we got one coming off. It's Maddie Robertson. I don't know if she got a card or if it's just a tactical sub. Trying to see, they blew the whistle dead again. So it looks like a free kick coming up here. We also got a sub coming on for Torrington. Zoe Wilson will check back in. Free kick for Worland. Along the near side. I guess it kind of helps to label the subs when you're literally sitting right next to the referee's area. Rolls out along the near side. Ball boy gets it. Carrie's going to toss this one in for Worland. Warriors going to throw this one in. Bennett looking for somebody. She'll choose Sailor Decker. Decker back to Bennett. Bennett lofts it back up and off of the 14. Micaiah Thomas was there on the initial interception, but now Worland down the right side. Flag goes up as it goes out of touch as Sailor Decker takes a bit of a knock down there as well. I think we got another sub for Worland. Looks like it's Rhodey checking back in. She is just confirmed to the officials she's coming in for the 19. If it was not on our roster, we do apologize. This is the one I printed out myself that I asked the school district to give me, and it's still missing people. Into the back, also got another sub coming in. Aspen Hamilton checking back in here soon. And looks like she'll be going in for Mayeli Moreno. Near side. Intercepted, trying to work its way down the middle. Now back up to the left side. Still holds on to it. Paige Lundgren working. Oh, and a big hit down there on the middle of the pitch. They'll let it go. They're going to say that was legal. 24 with it. Now tries a through ball. Now to the right side, working for it is Brynlin Rollins. Rollins had a goal against Newcastle. She wants another. Looks to the left side, the shot, and the save. And good chances by Worland, but they're not finding the back of the net. They do need to just keep trying at it, though. They're doing a great job creating those chances. It's just about what they do with them that matters. Now the forwards just kind of having some issues getting it to go. Along the far side, out of touch. Looks to be Torrington throwing. Also got 3 subs for Torrington, 0, 17, and 6. Avery Rising, Zoe Wilson, and Rosa Munoz checking back into the game for Torrington. Well, 13 minutes to go here in this first half. It's actually gone by a little quicker than I thought. Seems like that seems to be the case. I mean, you see 80-minute matches and you think, oh, that's going to be a long time. It doesn't feel like it when you're doing these games. Even when you're watching the pros, it kind of goes by a little too quick. Up to the far side, now to touch. It'll be a throw in here for Torrington. Now down the right wing. Still 0-0 here in this match. That one will hit the referee. And now a throw in off of Paige Lundgren. That one didn't go in the right spot. And now looks to the near side. And now intercepted. Here comes Karis Bennett down the near side. Aspen Hamilton. Hamilton tries the through ball. Up into the middle. Looks to a man now to the middle. I believe that's Rollins. Now back along the ground. And out to the far side and still working it along the ground. Chops it now up into the forward. And plays it out the back end. Feeds it back up to Carries Bennett, but a pretty dangerous situation there as Avery Rising almost got a hold of it. Now to the near side, and now chips it back up to Micaiah Thomas. Throw in coming up, and they have signaled for they've signaled for the subs, and now checking in 22, 11, and 13. So this is Mayeli Moreno, Maddie Robertson, and Sarah Lopez checking in. As coming off the field is Allie Martinez, as well as Paige Lundgren, who will get a quick breather. Throw in along the touchline, feeds it, a well-placed throw in now for off to Maddie Robertson, but it's stolen back away. Chips it along up into the box, taken back away by the 15 of Kinley Hoffman. Heads up! Pass attempt to the near side ends up backfiring, but coming back the other way to Torrington. Not the first time we've almost been murdered by a ball in our time. We've called a couple of games for the middle school that have gone a lot worse. I think there were a couple of times last season where they were trying to straight up commit attempted murder. Up to the near side, tries to go along the ground, and an interception. Loses her footing, though, but still trying to mount the counter. A little too undercooked. Or a little too overcooked, rather, but that'll go out of bounds along the near side. Ball boy will feed it up to Karis Bennett. Bennett looking for options. Tosses it into the 30th minute of this match. Up to the near side. 24 along the ground. Could be a big one. Looks to Hamilton. Right side. Could be a big one. Tries on goal. Oh, man. Well, it's scooped up by the keeper. Something tells me the horses were happy about that. We are right behind what you got to know about this stadium is that it is right across the street from what I assume is a fairground, and it stinks. Down the right side, looks to be a throw-in for Torrington as it goes out of touch. 10 minutes to go, 31st minute. Working into the box, tries a slow roller, intercepted and deflected. Could be a big one. To zero down left side, tries a shot. Chipped away out of danger. Avery Rising with a great look. Down the near side, here comes Brenlin Rollins. Rollins with a through ball. Tried to pass to the two of Rhodey, and it's not going to go really anywhere else. Paige Lundgren checking back in. And she looks like she'll come on for Mayeli Moreno. So a little bit of insider knowledge here. AKA, once again, sitting by the check-in station. Out of touch along the far side. Throw in coming up. And chips that one into the parking lot. And now another throw in, heads it up. I think that's actually up to the high school or the middle school. Into the box, loose ball. Could be a big one here. Still playing it, takes the shot. And it falls a little bit flat. And that one was pretty light. I don't know what happened there. Aspen Hamilton coming back with it, though. And a little too overcooked, but the challenge could produce an opportunity. Rhodey trying to win the ball. Rhodey, right side. Rollins looks back to Rhodey. And takes a shot from way far out! And the keeper able to get to it. I didn't even see the keeper there. I thought that was going to have a one-way ticket to the back of the net, but keeper was obstructed by Aspen there. Along the ground, tosses it up. Hamilton with it, now to the middle. Rollins Now to the ground, tried to get a through ball to Rhodey. Tries it to the far side. Just a small touch there, and now back to the middle. Torrington on the interception. Up to the far side and still rolling it, kind of skirting that white paint a little bit. Goes along the near side, and this is going to go back up to Karis Bennett. Bennett playing at that right back position. She is going to try to get a foot on it, and she does. Worland kind of going with that 3-3. Actually, no, going with that 4-3-3 formation today. I didn't see that other left back over there, so I apologize, but it seems like that's kind of been the formation they've been going with this entire season, but it is working for them here these past couple of games. Doesn't really matter what you do against the likes of Cody and Sheridan. It matters what you do against Torrington, against Rollins, against Newcastle, against who else? Douglas, right? That's just the 3A East games are the ones that matter for the Warriors in terms of state seeding. So, you know, you could do everything you want against Cody and Douglas, against Cody and Sheridan and Lander, but it's those 3A East games that matter. Karis Bennett with it, 6:31 to go. And off the hip of Micaiah Thomas. Toss in. And tries to work it along the near side, and out of touch it goes. Is this thing plugged in? I think it's plugged in. Along the center circle could be a big one. Lundgren out the middle. Lundgren looking for options. Tries a through ball up to Brynlyn Rollins. It's still not over yet, though. Torrington still has to try to win it out the back, and so far Worland maintains the possession. Now Rollins trying to get there. The challenge by Jaslyn Lira. And now flag goes up. Flag goes up. And I think they issued something there. I don't know what the keeper gets a hold of it. Saw the flag go up there. I don't know if they were trying for an offside or if they were calling it offside or calling advantage. Didn't go. There we go. Down to the middle. Tried the pass to Briella Wolf. Hamilton looks to Brynlyn Rollins, but a little too much on the pass, and kind of used her more as one of those dummies you use to practice free kicks more than anything. Up into the middle, tries to poke it away, and she does. Working it along the right side. Back to get it is to 25. Jaslyn Lira right there in the vicinity, and that's enough. Trying to backheel it away, 24 with it. Looks to the left side. And still there. Now Micaiah Thomas, I believe, was there in on the tackle. She'll get another one. Thomas, left side, and intercepted by Bennett. To the near side, playing dangerous along the touchline. Now 24 with it. She'll try to feed the ball through. Rollins, now right side to Hamilton. Hamilton giving the run down the right side, looking for an option. I think she's looking for a cross. That's going to go off the right side as she slips there. Also got one checking in. It appears to be Camilla Harrison. That one rolls out the near side. The ball rolls toward our booth here. You're welcome, by the way. So, sub coming on, Camilla Harrison. And it looks like getting ready to throw it in is Jaslyn Lira. She'll look to the near side. Lira interrupts it there. Avery Rising. Rising has had a ton of chances today. She had a shot earlier, but that one feeds up. This could be very dangerous as Briella Wolf is right there in the mix. Looking to the left side, coming back the other way. Kinley Hoffman is there to get a hold of it. Now to the near side, 24 with it. Chop back up to the left side, intercepted by Bennett. Bennett along the ground. And still back there at the midfield line. Looks along the ground here, possibly. Kind of just keeping herself. Maddie Robertson. Robertson finds a man. Hamilton down the right side. If it's onside, this could be a big chance. Oh, they fall to the floor. Ball still loose outside the 18-yard box. Worland keeps a hold of it for now. Back heels. Rollins looking on a cross. Rolls to the keeper, and it's saved. Good job there by Torrington, by the keeper. Number 40 is who that is. We don't see her name on the roster. We have a whistle. Subs coming on 33, 19, 16. Esperanza Chavez. Don't see 19 anywhere. Number 19. Oh, sorry, Peyton Lincoln. And then I forgot. I think it was Brooklyn August checking in for Worland. Playing the ball up the far side. Looks along the ground. Now the 24 with it. Goes on through the 29. And now here they go again on a big attack opportunity. Tries to get to the keeper and gloves it. And up into the center circle. That one bounces. This could have a chance. No, Worland gets it back immediately, though. That is Maddie Robertson. They'll play it back up to Bennett, who will play it up to Kinley Hoffman. Rolls it back up to her center back, and now the left back. Good passes there along the ground here for the Lady Warriors. Up to the far side. And now winning the ball there in the midfield is Torrington, the 10. Natalie Long was there on it. And now Worland gets it back, tries a cross up to Brooklyn August. Not a cross, but I think you know what it actually might have been. Down the near side, ships it back up, looks to the middle. I think I see why they passed it back, but it just didn't work. Down to the near side. Along the ground, Bennett on the on the takeaway here. Up to the far side again, now playing middle. Chops it up a little bit too far to the left. Maybe not too far in front, but definitely too far to the left. Tries to win the ball along the near side. That's Brooklyn August getting aggressive with it. August now back to the right side and chipped out by Brynlyn Rollins. 35 seconds to go. I didn't even realize. Coming up at halftime, we have your scores from across the two basins, highlighting your girls' varsity soccer scores from across the Wind River and Bighorn basins. That's coming up next on Two Basins Sports Network. Halftime. Up across the middle. Works its way back up into the middle now, and they have 10 seconds to make a move. Can't believe how quickly this has gone by. Working back to the left side. Has room into the box there. Matt Rohde not able to get it off in time, and that's going to bring it to the halftime, or bring it to halftime, rather. And it is 0-0 at the end of one. Warriors looking promising early on so far. Can they maintain that momentum coming up into the second half? All that and more coming up. You're watching Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. We'll be back for your scores from across the Two Basins here in about 5 minutes or so. Don't go anywhere. I'd like to welcome you back inside the old Wiseman Field in Torrington, Wyoming, home of the Trailblazers. Glad to have you all with us for the start of this second half, featuring the hosting Torrington Trailblazers and the visiting Worland Warriors. Well, we'll be not quite done with our road trip yet. The high schoolers are going back home, but we'll be bringing to you middle school soccer from Riverton coming up on Monday. So our job is not done yet. Sunday is the only day of rest we're going to have from now till then. Then who knows what's going on Tuesday. Working along the near side. Tries to pop it back to the near side. Dang it, I was hoping it went under my table so I could kick it out. Oh, looks like we have a foul. So throw in coming up here for the Blazers, looking to the near side. I don't think we caught the throw in. We do apologize there. Now carries Bennett, working it out of the right back spot. Now the 24. Looking to the right side. Now here comes Mackley Rohde. Rohde passes it right side. Now tries to get it back up to Rohde on the right. Not able to get a hold of it there. Coming back down the other way. Here comes Rosa Munoz. Right there, up to the left wing. A little bit of footwork trying to get by Carries Bennett, and it doesn't work. As that will come back the other way. Oh, sorry about that. My umbrella probably just got in the way of the camera there. So a throw in coming in now for Worland, depth on the far side, trying to keep an eye on the broadcast here, make sure everything's fine, everything's good with the connection and the camera, which surprisingly the connection actually hasn't been that bad. I was a little nervous. We are using our personal hotspot today, and we actually think a little bit of a shout out to TravelFi. They screwed us in the American Legion season, but they are actually doing really well for us here in soccer and football. Well, we used them once during football, but it worked out pretty well. Rolls it along the far side, now back up into the middle. The 11 of Maddie Robertson, and now a through ball down to the right side. A big opportunity on its way. Jaslyn Lira, left side, looking for an option, tries the ball along the ground. It's intercepted. Referee had to get out of the way there quickly. Up to the right side, Worland still keeping control of it. I think that was Rosa Munoz that took a hold of it there. Now to the middle. Rolling along the left side. One-on-one, getting pushing, shoving, trying to get out of the way. And a foul. Zoe Wilson was the last one to have any sort of contact with the ball there, but the free kick coming up for Torrington. Camilla Harrison with it. Harrison on the free kick, delivers, it ricochets. Interrupted by one of the Worland defenders, and a big chance here on goal. Well, never mind. Carries Bennett able to get it out of danger. Now Worland will try to mount a counterattack. This is going to be the 17 with it. I know her name. Aspen Hamilton. Now along the near side. Tries to pop it up along the center. That's going to be a push and a foul as Camilla Harrison takes one for the team down there. 36 minutes to play here in the second half. You're watching Varsity Girls Soccer, the 3A East home, or I believe home opener for Torrington. I don't know if they were on the road or not yesterday. Either way, it is their second game in 3A East this season. Heads it forward. Looks back up to the 24. Again, not on our roster. We do apologize. We're trying our absolute best. Up to the left side, we have a Blazer down. Blazer down. Oof. So we have an interchange coming up here. And it looks like they have signaled the clock to be stopped, 35-52. Don't know who that Torrington player is that's down. We do apologize. But she just kind of went down. It looked like still a contact deal, but we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back. You're watching Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network, serving the Worland Warriors. 35-52 left to go in the second half. Injury timeout. Injured player appears to be Ali Martinez. We'd like to welcome him back here inside of Torrington, here at the old Wiseman Field in Torrington, the former home of the Torrington Trailblazers football program. And they still kind of have it a little bit retro. They got a really nice looking. I'm going to pan my camera over while they're waiting to resume, but I don't know if you can see it really well. But that is a really old style Nevco scoreboard. And it's one of the coolest in my opinion. Bighorn has a scoreboard, an old, like a vintage scoreboard that looks like that. I use vintage loosely. Still in the middle of the pitch. Oh, a good spin out of it. Now here comes Worland, a big through ball opportunity as she tried to give it up to Brinley Rollins. Brinlyn Rollins, not Brinley, good Lord. I do know a couple people named Brinley, but that's not her. Pushing it up now down through the middle of the pitch. And Torrington with a massive opportunity to attack now down to the south end of the field. And a foul on Torrington. Will feed it back to Worland off of a free kick. 35 minutes to go as we enter the 46th minute of play. So we are basically in the second half of a collegiate or professional soccer game. Down to the right side. Pushes it up into the middle of the pitch. Worland with a big counterattack opportunity. They'll work their way up past the line. Feeds it through. Down the right side. Rollins has a chance. Still a loose ball in the 18-yard box. Kicks it on back. Tries to feed it back up to Mackley Rohde. And we have a foul. And it's going to be a free kick coming up here for Torrington. And I think the boys just arrived on site here in Torrington as the boys' bus has just pulled in. Up to the far side. Intercepted by Worland on the free kick. 24 with it. She'll go to the near side. Rollins chips it up right side. Down the right, still there. Ball rolls out of touch. It'll still remain with Worland. So the throw in coming up here. You can actually see better than I can. Down the right side into the box. And that one poked back. And now Worland continues to have control of it. Now outside the penalty area. I think this is Lundgren with it. Lundgren tries on goal. The 11's still there. Now she'll move to her left side. Might have an opportunity here if she can find a man. Still chasing her down. It's hot pursuit down there up near the 18-yard box. Lets it fly. That one rolls off to the left. Not on target and also not enough strength underneath it. Torrington tries to get the ball back. Lundgren now with the interception outside the penalty area. And tried to cross into the box. Keeper came up for it just in case. And now taken back away by Peyton Lincoln. A fantastic opportunity in the box there for Worland. But Torrington will put a stop to. Oh! They are going to cause a foul there. That is Brinlyn Rollins. A little bit of contact down there on that, in that middle third. Tries it along the near side. Lundgren, really good interception there. Lundgren looks to the middle, loose ball. I see where she was trying to put it. She was trying to give it to Rohde. Now down the left side. Making me have to move my camera. Out of bounds along the far side. Worland with a throw in coming up inside their attacking half. Tries to move it into the third. Out of touch again off of a header, I believe, there. And now Worland will have another opportunity. Tosses it into the middle. Rollins looks for a dig up to the right side, and that's going to go out the end line. So it will be a goal kick for Torrington. Haven't really seen a lot of those. Haven't seen a lot of those balls go out the end line today. Not a lot of corners, not a lot of goal kicks. They've mostly kept it contained to the sidelines today. So keeper. The name on the back of her jersey said Rising. We do have an Avery Rising on the roster. We don't have a second Rising, so I'm not sure if that's her or not. And if so, then who's number 0? Down to the far side. And chipped away by Carries Bennett. Looking back down to the near side. Rhodey with it. Now left side into the middle. Feeds it through. Could be a big chance here for Worland if they can keep a hold of it. It's a little bit rough to pass on this grass. Oh, the shot! Rolls up to, oh, and my roster's gone. So thank you. Well, still not as windy as it was in Newcastle yesterday, but still it is Goshen County and it's still Wyoming. So, but down to the right side, tries a shot on goal into the box, pushes it back out. Aspen Hamilton was in the vicinity. Now the 24 is right there. I think we have a sub coming on for Torrington. It will be a throw-in coming up for Worland. Up to the far side, they got Bennett right there. Their main throw-in girl on that side of the pitch. And they're going to, Torrington trying to chop it through along the ground. And they'll look to the 13 of Jersey Roberts. Now to the near side. Tries to go along the near side. Roberts with the standing tackle. Good interference there, but unfortunately, this could be a big chance. Back line there to pick up on it. Out of touch up near the Worland dugout. And we have a sub coming on. It is the number 14 of Micaiah Thomas, the freshman, back into the game. Seeing some of the young guns get a ton of playing time. 30 minutes are gone, or 30 minutes to go here in this match. Good Lord, I can't do math today. 50 minutes have gone in this match. Throw in, Worland. This appears to be Rhodey again down the near side. Looks to the 24. They got Brindlin Rollins playing at the middle here. Now Lundgren trying to play it out the midfield. Lundgren lofts it up, looking for Rollins, not Rhodey, but Robertson there to pick up on it. Now to the right side, tries a through ball. Now to the middle, Rollins taps on, now to the right side, Robertson, right side, works her way into the penalty area, tries a shot, deflects. And still here with the Lady Warriors for now. And taken back by Torrington, but a loose ball. And coming in like a missile was Jersey Roberts down on the near side. Down onto the white paint. Worland wins the ball. They'll move to the right side. Now Torrington on the deflection. Robertson with it. Now to the left side. Try to get a pass up to Mackley Rhodey. That's not going to work. Worland still keeping control. They've kind of playing like how they did against Newcastle last night. Just controlling the possession for the most part. Of course, we don't have Premier League or La Liga level stats here, but if I had to take a wild guess, I'd say possession battle probably 55% to 45% in terms of Worland. So it looks like there's a little confusion with the sub. Esperanza Chavez, a little bit of confusion on the near side, but it looks like it's going to be Rosa Munoz checking out of the game instead. Throw in along the near side. And now along the middle, still working its way. I better hold on to my Torrington roster so that way Jesus Davila does not have to chase it again. Up to the far side. Worland still trying to win the ball. They do. Poked away for a little bit there. Now to the far side, still holding on tight. Has her back turned to the Trailblazers, trying to play it to the center or to the right center back. And a loose ball. Rollins shoved to the ground, and that's going to be out of touch. Although you could probably make the argument she just kind of got the turf monster. There's like I said, a bit of a rough pitch here at the old Wiseman field. Looks like we got subs. Sailor Decker checking in. Avery Rising also checking in. I don't think we saw Decker out there for a while, and if she's been out there, obviously we weren't paying good enough attention. But she is back out there. She made her impact in that first half. Glad to see her out on the playing field again. And she's going to get a bit of an advantageous spot to start her playing time in the second half. She'll be up near the throw-in area. 26:44 to go in the second half of this girls game. Boys varsity match coming up right after this from Torrington, and then we are heading back home. In Worland, I think, depending on which way they're coming home today, we might have the advantage because we only have to travel back to Thermopylae. They got to go an extra 30 minutes north unless they're coming back through the pass, which why would you? Now down by the near side, the middle, and it's intercepted. Great deflection by Rhodey. This could be a big chance. Rhodey, left side, outside the penalty area, working her way in. Along the ground now, here comes Lundgren. Lundgren outside the box, it's poked away. And now it's coming back the other way, and a Torrington Blazers player hits the dirt. Knocked along now to the outside. The 8 of Rollins looks for a cross, and goalkeeper scoops it up. Just a very fantastic offensive run there for Worland. It might not be over just yet. Playing middle circle. Looks to the near side up to Roberts. Roberts back up to the 25. She'll advance it forward. That's Annie Page. She has a name. Up to the right side. Now up to the, big one. Lundgren. Lundgren loose like an alien experiment, and that's going back. She had a good run there, but a foul against the Lady Warriors will give it a free kick to Torrington, and Worland's got to try again. Another one coming on here. 6 for 33, I believe. So Chavez, I believe, is coming off this time, but she'll be coming off, and replacing her will be Rosa Munoz. Thrown in along the near side. Sorry, we can't quite see very well. And into the box. Rollins tries it and hits the side netting. And, well, Worland's making progress. They hit the net, the side of it. It's still something, though. That means that they are getting a lot closer to netting one here. And I think we are going to see it. It's going to be I'm still convinced that's going to be 1-0 Worland by the end of this, unless Torrington has a big counterattack. Because Torrington's been playing really well on the defensive side today, and I think if they do score a goal today, it'll be a product of a turnover from Worland. On the near side, it's going to be a throw-in. Sorry, we can't quite see very well along that side. Combination of coaches and some fans. But we got a sub now, I believe, for Torrington. Coming to the dugout is the 26 of Madison Hatch. Now along the near side, whiffs on it. Roberts looking for it. Now it's out along the near side. Assistant referee points to the left. It's a throw-in for Worland. And now here comes the dig. Off by the right side. Brenlin Rollins with a well-placed ball, but it's taken back away by Torrington. And now down the left side, the interception. Coming back down the other way. Tries a through ball to Lundgren, 24. Now rolls along the ground. And now down the right side, still there. It's a big tackle chance there. They've been playing really physically today. It's been amazing to watch. But Torrington, I feel like, has kind of towed that line between not being too aggressive as to where you draw fouls, but also not being too light to where you just let them blow by. Torrington has kind of found that line. They have gotten a couple of fouls today, but they've been few and far between. Worland has committed the bulk of them. And now looks like a throw-in along the far side. Or no, check that. That one actually stops just short of the line. I kind of forget the physics of soccer balls sometimes, but throw in now. They are going to whistle. Throw in for Torrington, and this could be a big chance. They haven't crossed that line in quite a while. They had an attack earlier on in the game, but that one chipped back up into the middle. Works its way back to the left side. Worland still there with the attack. Lundgren has it on that right side touch line. And Lundgren loses the ball. Or no, she does not. She keeps a hold of it. Tried a through ball, though, and I think it might still get there to Robertson. Now Roberts to the near side. And now with it is the two of Rhodey. Mackley Rhodey looking to the left side. I see what she was trying to do. Tried to get it by Micaiah Thomas with a sneaky roll to her left. Tried to get her off course with a fake change of direction, but that went out of bounds along the near side. So that will be a throw in for Torrington now. 21 minutes to go in the girls' match, and good Lord, it feels like we just arrived in Torrington, and now this girls' match, we're already almost halfway through our coverage for the day. And I believe the girls will be at home again. I believe we'll be at home next, I believe, against Douglas. And now to the near side. Almost halfway through their scheduled conference games, too. That's pretty crazy. A sub coming on for 26-33 Madison Hatch and Esperanza Chavez. As the substitution, the flag man kind of waving that one around like he's waving the checkered at the Indianapolis 500. To be fair, the offside flags do kind of look that way. Trying to win the ball is the two of Rhodey, and now sending it back up to the midfield. Torrington tries for it now and onto the center midfield, and not much there in the back. All Warriors still playing that 4-3-3 formation, and they're showing it with those four defenders back there, the two center backs, the left back and the right back. And now through the middle, tries to through it out, and now this could be a big one. Stopped. Avery Rising could have had an opportunity. Now they'll advance it forward. That is the furthest that ball has gone into the side of the pitch this half. Down left side, Torrington with a big chance here. Can they score the first goal of the game? Well, they won't on that possession, as it is going to go hit the chain link up toward the high school parking lot. At least I assume that's the high school parking lot. I don't know this place. This is my first time in Torrington. Oh, that's going to be a big shot and the save. Tegan Molson with her best save of the day thus far. We're going to have to make a Tegan Molson compilation at the end of this season with the amount of saves, or the amount of crazy saves she's had. Might have to make a compilation of the Newcastle game from last night, too. Now down the right side. Molson getting to it. Ball still loose. Molson on the save. And so with that, Torrington now has had a couple of shots on goal. And it's still not quite out of there just yet, along the near side. And now to the near, they will cross back over. It's Robertson. Robertson rolls it along the line, goes to her right side. And now up into the middle. Paige Lundgren. Lundgren back heel, she'll look to her left side. Lundgren along the ground. Now back up to the 15. And goes up into the forward. Now 24's got it. Chips it. Could be Brynlyn Rollins with it. Rollins down the right side. They got to do better in one-on-one situations, I feel like. And tries to go into the box. The right side and the save. Now the wind's starting to pick up here in Torrington. So that could possibly play a role later on in this game in terms of possessions. And now down the left side, Torrington on a big attacking chance. I'm trying to hold down a lot of things at once while also trying to pan the camera, so I apologize, folks. And now to the left side, a big attack coming on its way. Torrington trying to shut it down. And it goes out to the near side, still out, I think, on the end line. And for the first time in a very long time, I think we got a corner kick incoming. Question is, I think this is a conference game, so I wonder, we saw a tie in the boys' game against Cody, but that might not be the case here, considering this is a 3A East game. They might opt to go for the penalty shootout, and I remember last year the boys went into a penalty shootout here in Torrington, and Torrington won that game. Along the near side, tries to dig it into the box, and saved by Rising. This is going to come back the other way. The drop kick. And still there along the near side. Sorry about the umbrella, folks. Paige Lundgren. Lundgren gets the ball back now to the left side. Has room. rolls out the left side. So throw in now into the box. Worland in a very dangerous spot into the penalty area, tries to cross into the box. Still a loose ball. Torrington trying to win it back. And still poked away. Paige Lundgren right there on it. The 11 of Maddie Robertson. Robertson looking for a man. Oh, and that one's coming back. And now back to the near side off the pass by the 25 of, I actually don't know who that is. I want to believe it was Lily Studi. And now back to the near side. Torrington with a big chance. Torrington now to the near side. Rolls it back. And they could have a big chance on goal here. It's going to be tackled and we have a foul. Question is, who's it on? And it looks to be Torrington. So a free kick coming up here for the Lady Warriors. 15 of Kinley Hoffman going to take the free kick. Oh, let me get that out of your way for you guys. And now along the far side, another foul. This, good Lord. So we have a free kick. This one directly from the middle of the field. Delivers. Finds its way back, and now Worland, Brynlin Rollins with it. And out to the far side, rolls along the touch line. And right there to get it is Caris Bennett. Coming on is Brooklyn August and Mayeli Moreno. And so coming off looks to be the 7 of Briella Wolf, also number 24, and Maddie Robertson. Tries to roll it along the near side, and now Paige Lundgren trying to pick up on it. Lundgren with it. Lundgren bodies her way through. Oh, going to the ground there. Good tackle. Natalie Long was the one on the ball. It'll be a throw in for Torrington. Whiffs on the kick. And now down the left side, Torrington could have a big chance here. Torrington. That one rolls out the left side touch line near the THS parking lot. Throw in coming up. Tosses it. Looks to the middle. It's one away. Nope, it's not. Torrington continues with it. Looks to the left side. Could be a big chance here for goal. That one hits the chain link. Looks like it'll stay with Torrington. And now the sun is just migrating. Isn't that always fun? Ow. And so coming back with it. Trying to find the ball here now. There it is, left side. Big one coming here for Worland. Down the right side, in the middle. A through ball now. She'll find the 17 of Aspen Hamilton. Tries to chip it into the box. Tries to find either August or Lundgren. Won't find either. 22 with it. Mayeli Moreno, the sophomore. Tries a shot from beyond the box. Lowers to her knees, and that is going to be picked up. And you might be able to see in the back. Well, you can't see it there, but Torrington warming up some of their players, or warming up their boys players here as they get ready to go for their 2A or their 3A East game against the Worland Warriors. Worland fresh off a forfeit win over Newcastle. They're looking for their first played win of the season. Looking to the near side. Torrington still playing there now to the 19 of Peyton Lincoln, and now to the right side, Lincoln one-on-one. That's kicked out near the dugout. Checking into the game for Worland appears to be the 24, as well as Maddie Robertson and Mackley Rohde. Subs for Worland. By the way, we do apologize about the occasional frame drops. Remember, we are using a personal hotspot for our internet today, considering the facility we are at. Throws it in now. That is off of Paige Lundgren. Lundgren still trying to win it out the near side away from the 19. It's whistled away. Now Paige Lundgren will have it, winds up for it, delivers into the box. Now along the near side, tries to chase it down. Now along that far side. Up past midfield. Right side, gets rid of it. And into the box. This could be a big chance here for Worland, one of their biggest ones of the match. Kicks this one back up to safety, down to the right side. Works its way through to the middle now, tries for Aspen Hamilton. Now back up to the 24. And now to the right side. Still playing on the right wing. Still trying to see here, I apologize guys. Torrington wins the ball back. It looks like now Worland on the interception. Not quite able to get it out of that third there. At least not right away. Now to the near side. August looks to the right side to the 11 of Richardson. Or sorry, did I meant to say Robertson? Oh, I think I said Roberts earlier for Jersey. I meant to say Richards. Now up it throws it in. So I probably got a couple of Worland people laughing at me about that little gaff there. Now we are also being told that Kyla Samita should be number 19, which makes sense. I do remember seeing her on the roster in the game against Cody. So do apologize about that. We'll try to remember that. And we also remember Kyla wearing that. I believe she wore that number as a middle schooler last year. So chopping up along the right side. Could be a big one. Aspen Hamilton. That one won away by the Torrington Trailblazers. You're going to see the boys coming into frame. Their match coming up right after this. Throw in coming up. And now up to the 24. Another throw in looks to be incoming this time for Torrington along the face of the bleachers here. Up to the right side. Boots it forward. Back into the Torrington defensive side. Now Aspen Hamilton. Rollins tries to chop it up through to Hamilton. Hamilton right side. Aspen Hamilton in the box. It's saved. The Warriors' best chance today, and Hamilton's down in the penalty area. And we have an injured Warrior. Aspen Hamilton, after taking one of the best chances of the day, is down. We're going to take the camera away from her, and we're going to be right back. You're watching Worland Warrior Girls Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network. 8:37 to go in the girls match here from Torrington. We'll be back here in just a moment. Talking you back here, Varsity Girls Soccer on Two Basins Sports Network from the old Wiseman field in Torrington, Wyoming, home of the Trailblazers. As we get ready to go for the start of this match, is Aspen Hamilton getting help to the sideline by her teammate and manager Paige Lundgren helping her out a little bit there, but hopefully she is okay. And Aspen has been having a phenomenal day today. Prior to that injury, she was actually the one who took that shot for the Worland Warriors, so she was responsible for putting Worland in a situation where they almost made it a 1-0 game. And hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully she's able to come back in, although with the amount of time left in this game, it's kind of probably not going to happen. But back underway. Worland still has plenty of time to make a move here. 8 minutes to go. 72nd minute, kicked away by the 25 of Annie Page. Throw in coming up. Micaiah Thomas was on there. And now stolen back away, coming back down the other way. And now through the middle, tries a through ball. This is a big one. Down through the middle of the pitch. Now into the penalty area. They both go down. And one back away by Torrington, and another chance gone. Well, maybe not yet. Richards, I believe, with it now, and now with it to the 11. Robertson looking for a chance. And right side, a big heavy foul on the far side, and she's looking a little bit upset, the Torrington player. Free kick coming up in a dangerous part of the field. We could see a last-minute goal here. Winds up, delivers the free kick into the penalty area. That one kicked back out. Not quite out of safety, or just not quite in safety yet. Working back down the near side, chasing it, shouldered. Rolling its way back down the near side, intercepted. The 13 of Richards able to get it back up to Paige Lundgren. Lundgren, that one pushed out into the Trailblazer attacking third. And intercepted. A big challenge, or a big chance here for Torrington. Chops it into the penalty area. Right side, nobody there in a red uniform. That one's going out the near side. Flag goes up, and a good attack there by the 17 of Zoe Wilson, the junior. Throw in. 14 of Micaiah Thomas will be the one tossing it in. Thomas along the near side. Chops it off the head. And now to the middle. Could be a big chance for Torrington. Still playing it. Now down the right side. Corner kick coming up for Torrington. Corner kick coming up for the Blazers. And there's a kind of a situation going on as to who's going to take the kick, and they finally agree on somebody. Torrington crowd in the box, looking into the delivery off the head of Worland, and another corner coming up for Torrington as that goes out the end line up toward the photographers. Right side, delivers on a short corner. Into the box, Molson on the save. The sliding save for Tegan Molson. And the drop kick coming off, and now here comes the 13. Now near side to Paige Lundgren. Lundgren trying to circle back around like a shark. Now to the middle. Tries a through ball. 5 minutes to go. Usually we'd give our player of the game, but honestly, we're still kind of waiting to see how this develops in case there is a goal that could possibly change our man of the match. So just hold on for that just real quick. Paige Lundgren. Lundgren goes to her right side. Playing it out, calls for her man to get there. And taken back away by the 14 of Micaiah Thomas, and now a big run down the right side, trying to chase it, and this could be a chance on goal for Torrington. That one's out to the left side. The 11 with it, and she'll feed it back up to The 4. Trying to see who that is. Up to the far side now, a throw-in possibly coming up here for Torrington. Yes, it is. And a penalty shootout could be coming. And now on a through ball, this one back up into the defensive half. Taken back by, I want to say, Natalie Long. And the flag goes up. It's coming back. Out of bounds along the far side. We do have a sub coming on for Torrington. It looks like number 19, Peyton Lincoln, back into the game. Also looks to be Camilla Harrison coming back in. Free kick coming up for Torrington. 3 minutes to go. Still anybody's game. Looking up to the middle. Torrington trying to push the ball back up. Paige Lundgren dropping back a slight way, or check that. Richards dropping back a slight ways. Now back up to the middle. Now left side, Lundgren. Lundgren looks to the box. Keeper goes to get it. Oh, that camera was not focused. I apologize. Starting to get warm here in Torrington. Nice, beautiful day for soccer. Hopefully clouds do roll in a little bit while maintaining some of that warmth. Up to the far side, 24 with it. Now down the right side, deflected. 2-minute warning here. Anybody's game still. They've been fighting from tooth and nail for the entire game. We got our subs coming in. Mayeli Moreno checking in, along with Camilla Harrison and Peyton Lincoln. 2 minutes left. Still enough time for a goal. Throw in. Trying to avoid a PK. And now up through the middle. Worland on a big attack. Tries a through ball. Left side. Lundgren. Lundgren to the box. And she goes down. And good defense there. If this goes into the penalty shootout, I might have to just wait as to who our man of the match is. Paige Lundgren scored in the game against Newcastle last night. She netted the first one of the day. She's trying so hard to get the winning goal here for Worland here into the 80th minute. And almost intercepted down to the near side. And pushes it down the right side. This one has some eyes to it. Throw in coming up for Worland. Worland on the throw in. Trying to take advantage with 1 minute left. 22 pushes it up. Lundgren might have some room to run. Lundgren. And taken back away by Natalie Long. Long down the near side. She's shoved away. Lundgren is going to commit the foul here. Free kick coming up for Torrington. Looks like it's going to be Camilla Harrison taking the free kick. That one just barely stays in the touchline off of Peyton Lincoln. Now to the near side, rolls out onto the white paint. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. And they will finish off the second half here. And looks like we are going into penalty kicks here. Going into a penalty shootout, I believe. We'll double check that real quick. We know that against Cody, they opted not to, so, or the boys didn't. So this will be very interesting. At full time, it's 0-0, but we have penalty kicks coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Back talking back inside the old Wiseman field in Torrington, Wyoming. We are into a penalty shootout as the regulation ends 1-1 or ends 0-0. Very reminiscent of the boys' match here last year, which ended 1-1. Torrington won in a penalty shootout. And hoping for a good penalty shootout here. Trying to see who's going first to take the penalty kicks. But of course, I'd like to remind you before we get going here that this game and others would not be possible without the support of our audience here on YouTube. Of course, we thank you so much for tuning in up to this point, and hopefully it promises to be a good penalty shootout. This is the first time we've ever broadcasted a penalty shootout ever on TPSN. We've been calling soccer off and on since 2022 for the Warriors, and we've never run into a penalty kick shootout before. So this is definitely a unique situation. But don't forget, coming up after this, the boys match on TPSN as the Torrington Trailblazers host the Worland Warriors. After what has been a heck of a road trip up to this point, we drove 4 hours to Newcastle, drove an hour to Lusk, stayed the night, drove another hour here to Torrington, and now all comes down to this. Hopefully the road trip worth it for the girls before they go back home. Again, I believe they'll be hosting Douglas next week, so that should be a lot of fun, but I believe we will be broadcasting that on TPSN too, so keep an eye out for that. So penalty shootout here in Worland, trying to see which side of the pitch they're going to go for. I think they're going to go off the right side as both the keepers are lined up. And we will most likely try to zoom in on the penalty box. But so we'll have to do some camera trickery here as the first penalty taker looks to be coming up. Of course, trying to see where the net is first would probably be a good start. So lucky you guys, you get to have a little bit of a zoom. But the first penalty taker is Maddie Robertson. And so, don't know how well you guys can see that. We're trying our absolute best, but yep, I think you can see it just fine. And of course, if we need to zoom in a little bit more, of course, somebody in chat can tell us. Winds up for it, takes the shot, and she scores! First one into the back of the net for Worland. I believe it's best of 5. So Worland gets their first one. Now Torrington will have an opportunity on net here. Unfortunately, with penalty kicks, it can be a bit of a game of chance. And I think the team that wins this game should probably think about going to Vegas. Second kick, our first kick for Torrington coming up. Winds up for it. Delivers! Down the middle of the net. I'm trying to see who that was, but it is now tied 1-1 in the penalty shootout. I think that was number 27, Cadence Schammel, that took the shot and made it. Now Worland has another shot on net, still not quite pressure yet, but I think I want to say this is Kinley Hoffman. Hoffman winds up, takes the shot, misses to the right. And so that is her second shot off target. And now next one taking her penalty kick, Camilla Harrison. Harrison winds up, goes through her motions. Takes the shot to the left side, and it's in. 2-1 Torrington. They've made both of their penalty shots here. Worland has missed one. So that's going to make this next this next penalty kick all that much more, pressuring for the Worland Warriors. Winds up for the penalty kick. Left side, misses wide left. 1 for 3 now. If Torrington sinks this, I don't think it'll put it away just yet, but Worland will not be able to miss their next shots. And Torrington trying to find the dagger. So this is the 7. Winds up. Wolf finds the corner, sinks it. Just like that, 3-1 in the PK shootout. Well, with that being said, if Worland misses this shot, Torrington will win this game in PKs. The Torrington fans getting loud here at the old Wiseman Stadium. And pressure is now all on. I want to say this is Brinlin Rollins. Winds up. Takes it. Sinks it. Worland stays alive. But the pressure is still not quite off just yet. I think Torrington has to miss this shot for Worland to stay alive. If so, Peyton Lincoln could be the one to put this game away if she can get this shot in. And now taking the shot, Peyton Lincoln, the sophomore, to put it away. Right side, it misses. Worland stays in it. Torrington still leads the penalty shootout 3-2. If Worland makes this, it's going to come down to the final shot. Worland, if they miss this shot, it's still all over. If they miss another shot from here on out, it's over. Number 25, Annie Page with it. She'll line up in the box, ready to deliver. The strike, right side, into the net! Off the glove of the keeper. It was a good effort, but Annie Page keeps Worland in this game. And with that, Torrington has to make this shot to avoid going into an extra penalty kick. If they make this shot, it's over. They only have missed one of their 4 shots up to this point. Winds up for it. The shot. The save! We got another one coming up. And now the pressure could be on Torrington here. They're even square at 3 shots made, 2 shots missed. Worland has climbed their way back in this penalty shootout. And now Carrie Bennett is going to come up, and she's going to try to keep this one out of the net here. Or try to get this one into the net. Good Lord. I am so sorry. I think the sun's frying my brain. Winds up. It's saved! And I think that might be it. Wait, no, it's not. No, I apologize. I forgot it was tied. So with that, it's saved. Torrington. Everything now rests on the shoulders of the 17 of Zoe Wilson. I'm just going to tell you right now, if she makes this, we're giving her man of the match. I'm just going to be completely transparent, but taking the shot, she's got to make it first. Hits the crossbar. And even then, 6 penalty kicks, still not enough. We're going into 8. Or no, 6 wasn't enough, 7. We're going into 7 now. I forgot how to do math. Aspen Hamilton trying to take this penalty kick. If she makes this, the pressure is going to be all on the Trailblazers. Avery Rising in the net here. She's been doing solid all day. That one's up, and it hits the American football crossbar. Worland has missed 4 shots in this penalty shootout, made 3. Torrington has made 3, missed 6, or made 3, missed. No, Worland's missed 4 shots, made 3 shots. Torrington has made 3, missed 3. But now it's all on the shoulders here. I believe this is the 12 of Natalie Lira. This one's up, takes the shot, the slow roller, and it misses to the left. And again, folks, another one coming up here in this PK shootout. The little dashes on the bottom of your screen here, those are the kicks that have been made in the penalty shootout. Just so we are clear on that. Number 24 delivers the shot into the back of the net. Pressure now on Torrington. Worland now with 4. Oh, the keeper, Avery Rising. They're going to have her take the shots. This one's up, the run up, the save! And Worland puts it away, 4-3 in penalty kicks. That's going to do it for the girls' match here from Torrington High School. The final score, 0-0, but 4-3 in penalty kicks for the Worland Lady Warriors. Number 24 was in on the final shot. We do not know who that is, but I promise you it's not going to just say 24 on the certificate. But we're going to... Yep. Anyway, so that looks like my prediction was, or not my prediction, but my score line was also correct. It's 4-3, the final score of this penalty shootout. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This has been Girls Varsity Soccer on Two Basin Sports Network, but the best part is we are not done yet. We have the boys game coming up next on TBSN. But with that being said, in a enthralling penalty shootout, we always have to remind our audience, please drive home safe and do not pet the buffalo. One more time, the final score. The Worland Lady Warriors 0,